I'm Kirk Thoren with Roseville Buick GMC, and today we'll take a look at the 2023 GMC Yukon XL. And we'll take a look at why this is the perfect vehicle for your family. There's some great things on the outside of this Yukon that would make it fantastic for your family, starting with the fixed running boards that are on this trim level of Yukon. They make it really easy for kids and adults to get in and out of the back seat of this vehicle and the front. Of course, on the roof you do have the full roof rails that you can put cross racks on for a roof box, and you can store things on the roof of this vehicle. It is a very large roof, so you can get really big items up there. Coming around to the back of this Yukon, there's some fantastic features back here. You can actually open the glass on the hatch of it, which is really nice to be able to quick load things in and out, or if you have a really long item that needs to stick out of the back of it, you can have it poke out through the glass. Of course, you can close that, and then you do have a full power trunk. You can open it with your foot, with the foot-activated tailgate on the key, or in the vehicle. And once we get back here, you can program it to open to different heights as well. We have a huge trunk with additional storage underneath the floor here. We can see we have the third row seat up. There is 3 across seats in the third row of this vehicle, and all you have to do to fold them down is you pull that lever there, and it goes down like that. You can do that for the other seat as well, and once they're completely flat, you have a ton of space. Once you have all of that space, you do have cargo tie downs in each corner to be able to secure your items. You do have USB ports for those third row seats, and my favorite part, in case you need to run any accessories or appliances or anything like that back here, you do have a full 3-prong power outlet in the back of this vehicle. Before we go take a look at the inside of this vehicle, I did want to mention the towing package that this Yukon has. It has a full 2.5-inch receiver down here with plug-in for lights and all that sort of stuff. So this vehicle is going to be able to tow any of your trailers, boats, all that sort of stuff. Now, let's go take a look at the inside of this vehicle and all the wonderful cargo capacity it has. Now that we're in the back of this 2023 GMC Yukon XL, you can see this particular one was optioned with the captain's chairs. This is a 7-passenger vehicle. In a previous video that'll be linked below, we looked at one with the rear bench. That one is an 8-passenger vehicle. There's a seat right here. This one has individual seats with individual armrests. A lot of people like this configuration because if you have kids or child seats, the kids aren't like playing and messing with each other. There's a space in between, and there's a space in between to go walk into the third row, which is really nice. For the first time ever on GMC Yukon, these seats do actually slide, so you can bring them forward and back depending on if you have people in the third row, people in the second row, etc. And they make it very easy to actually tumble the seats down and fold them. You press that there, and you press it again, and it goes up. And then to get into your third row, all you have to do is walk back there. Now that we're in the third row of this 2023 GMC Yukon XL, something that's very exciting is for the first time ever on Yukon, this vehicle has independent rear suspension, which means the rear floor can actually be a lot lower. So the foot space that you have back here is much more than the previous generations of Yukon. This is actually a very comfortable third row to spend time in. Adults can fit back here very easily. Now that we're in the second row of the 2023 GMC Yukon XL, when you have these 2 seats up and the third row down, perhaps you're not hauling the kids around with their hockey gear and you just have 4 adults in here, this is a very nice place for 4 adults to spend time. With your individual armrests, you actually have seats that can recline all the way back and slide back. You have light coming in from your panoramic roof. This is a very nice place to travel in. Other features in the second row of the Yukon, there's a lot of them. You do have an independent climate zone back here. There's vents in the ceiling and in the floors just for the rear of the cabin, and you can control all of that back here as well as available heated rear seats. My favorite part back here, you do have USB-C ports to charge all of your latest phones and devices, and a 3-prong power outlet, so 4 people can comfortably keep all of their devices charged and travel on the road. Now that we've taken a look at the cargo area, the second and third row of this vehicle, let's take a look at the main cockpit of it. Now that we're in the front of this 2023 GMC Yukon XL, this is a large vehicle and it has a lot of storage space. You have a massive center console here with USB ports, the tray that comes out. It's really big. Cup holders here, but my favorite part about the front of this vehicle is your wireless phone charging cradle. You can get in, set your phone there, and you don't even have to plug it in, and your wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto go right on the screen. And the doors as well down here, you have massive door bins to put water bottles and stuff like that, and just kind of neat little storage areas. You have a little kind of thing here that you can put stuff in next to the screen. Just a great interior with a lot of different storage options. Some of the great technology features that are on this 2023 Yukon to keep you from getting distracted while you're hauling your family down the road. On this big screen here, we have the latest Google built-in software with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and built-in Google Maps. It works seamlessly with all of your devices and the 4G LTE Wi-Fi system that's in this car. You can have kids with tablets and devices in the back, and the car has its own built-in Wi-Fi. To recap all of that we just went over, this 2023 Yukon is a fantastic vehicle. Whether you're hauling people to the cabin, kids to hockey, anything like that, this Yukon has you covered. And when you buy from Walser, you have the option of our fantastic 10-year, 150,000 mile powertrain and comprehensive warranty on this vehicle. Fantastic coverage to keep you going down the road for a long time. And that was a look at the 2023 GMC Yukon XL. If you're interested in this vehicle or any others, feel free to reach us on our website or call in. Thank you.